This is a quick and easy guide on how to complete the Totenreich Easter egg. I am still struggling with that name, but I will get there one day. One day when it's too late. But let's dive straight into this Easter egg steps. So to start off with, you just need to do the basics of opening Pack-a-Punch up. I have a guide on the channel if you want to see how to do that, but you can just follow it step by step throughout the game. So opening Pack-a-Punch starts everything off. So we've just opened up Pack-a-Punch, and now next thing is to build the weapon. So you need to come over to this switch and you need to activate it, which will lower down this barrier that you can wall jump on next to the Burtney speed curler. And you got to pick up the first part, which is some chains. Next you need to go over to the bridge and you'll see a bottle of chum or chunk inside of that barrel. Just pick that up and head over to the village, the little market where you can place it on this table. Now that you've placed that down, run straight down here and you will see this building with a metal bar on it. Now we've got the chains, we can interact with that. If you hold it down, you can open the door and you can get access to this. And this is where we will be building the wonder weapon very, very shortly. It does take a little bit of time, so make sure you've got no zombies around you or you've only got one left. Make it over to round 10 where you'll get a special round, and if you're in the market area, a Xerxes will spawn. Kill the Xerxes like you normally would and you will get a lantern drop. This is the last part for the wonder weapon. So you just need to head over now to the building that you've just opened and place it on the table. So now the table will get 4 lights around it of patterns with the star signs. So we need to go, when looking forward at it, the left hand side, then the right hand side, then the back of it, and then the front of it for the pattern. And all you need to do is look at which one it is, match it to the wall, interact with the wall one, and it will bring it to the table and move on to the next, as you can see here. So I've done the first one on the right. Now I'm onto the left hand side. I have little names for it. I believe I called that one Bert because it looked sort of similar to a Bert. And then you just got to look for it again on the wall. You'll know if you've got it right because the symbols will then reappear on the wall like they have done then. So now I'm on the back one. Again, looking which one it is. I've got the man kicking. That's what I go with. Looking around for the man kicking. And I eventually find it. But if you don't get it, then no symbols will reappear and you've just got to interact with the table and it will send it back to the wall and you have to start over. But there we go, I've got that one. Now on to the last one, which I believe is a bear, I think I call that one. I have names for them all. I quite like this step. It was fun to figure out. But once you've done it, the ghost will spawn in a little boy who will start talking to you, giving you some story to the map, which is nice to see a bit of lore inside of this map. And all you gotta do, just sped this bit up, follow this orbs and the boy over to the first section, which is here. And once you've got here, then all you need to do is kill special zombies and it will start being like a little soul box, which is nice and easy. Once you've done that, you will then be following the ghost again as we did previously to the next location. So we'll just speed this bit up and we'll follow all the way across. So he'll land here, they'll land somewhere else, and then the final point is in front of the lighthouse right there next to the zip line. And again, all you've got to do is kill special zombies. You will get a big one spawning, but they're so easy to kill, which is nice. All you got to do is literally just do the same as you've just done. So now that you've done that, some platforms will now appear from the lighthouse spawning in. All you got to do is do a bit of parkour. Running up, you'll have a few zombies to kill on the way. If you've got the M1911s like I have, it is a breeze. So all you got to do, literally just follow it up, run up, and then you'll wait here. Big guy will spawn and more platforms will spawn. There's some wall running introduced onto this one, so make sure you use that. And all you got to do, make your way over to the top of the lighthouse. Enter the top of the lighthouse when you get there. And then you will have a little animation of the orbs going into the lantern. Now that's done, you have got the wonder weapon. You can now pick that up and it will spit you back out to one of the floors on the lighthouse. But that's not all you've got to do in the lighthouse right there. If you turn around right now, you will be able to go behind you and pick up a wrench. I want to say it's a wrench, which will be needed for the next step. So now with this wrench, you've got to go back to where we originally opened Pack-a-Punch with the key card, and there will be this here. This will show you what box you are looking for, because now we're going to go and open boxes, and there's 4 around the map, with the first one being straight outside here. That one, my box. The next one is literally just a bit further down, and that was also not my box. The next one is under the boat near Speed Cola. This one I thought was my box, but wasn't, and I got poisoned, which is not fun because it lasts forever. And then there is one more box, which typically enough was my box, which was this one. And if you've done it right, it will be the bullet, which gives the answer on the sheets. It gives you a little ammo thing. So once you've got it, head over to the lighthouse where you'll find this gun. Insert this bullet into the gun, and all you need to do is, using the wonder weapon, is literally whack it, and it will fire the shot towards the robot head. Now that's done, head over to the robot head. I did pop E for Shroud here just so I can get a good look, and all you got to do is interact, and it will start searching, and you'll get a load of salvage come out from this, which is nice, but you'll also get the next part that you need, which will throw out, and you just got to pick that up, and you are ready for the next step. So the next part, head over to the robot, head over to get into the head of it, go over, insert all these parts here, craft, and you will build a part into it. Now here is where it gets a little bit confusing. You have these lights that are flashing. This is a code that you need to write down. So the easiest way to do it is look left and then count the right afterwards. So when they flash, so we've got on the left 1, 2, 3. Well, you only had 2 then. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All you gotta do is write that down and then count the right side. So there's 2 different codes, so it'll flash, it'll break, and then it will flash again. This took me many a times to get. It didn't make sense in my head for a while. But all you gotta do is literally count the flashes, and then it will stop, and then count them again on each side. And the left will be the left side, and the right will be the right side, and you'll see what I mean in a moment when we go over to the next bit. Because, God, I had to go back about 4 or 5 times to try and get this right. So again, 2 on the left. Then there was 2 on the right there. 4 on the left. So I'd have had 4 and then 2, because we're about to go do some frequencies, and there is a left side and there is a right side. So make sure you write down which parts, because I think it was a 4 and a 2, and then a 2 and a 3. So once you've done, you can go back into the robot head as many times as you want to keep doing this. It may take you a few attempts, but you will get there. Just keep trying, and you'll understand it. It took me a while. So once you have done that, you need to go over to the radio tower that has electric that you've just seen next to me there, and you'll need to use a Molotov or something to melt the ice on this wire. Once you've done, you can go up there and you can interact with here. So as I say, you have the left side and you have the right side. You type in the codes that you have got by twisting them, and if you've got it right, you will get a quote for the first one, like that, saying commencing test strike data. And then you can do another one and it will launch out these missiles here, knowing that you've completed it once the missiles have launched there. Missiles have launched behind you, you know that you have done both of them correctly. I've seen people get missiles twice. I didn't get missiles twice, I only got them once, but once they've landed there, you know you've done it right. So all you need to do now is literally jump down and follow it around, and in the building next to you, there will be another part that we will see momentarily. So you go into here and it will be sat right there, and all you got to do is pick that up. So now with this part you have just picked up, you need to head over to this building near Mele Macchiato and use the strike that you've just picked up, which will then blow this building up, and it will blow a door open for you to access on the side. So if you wait here, you'll see it does blow up. I don't know if it kills you. I had PhD, so it wouldn't have affected me, but there's a chance it might have. So let me know if it does. But you just go up these stairs, and this is now open, which we have got a part in here, the claw machine, the claw, where we're going to be collecting some uranium to be able to access this. So here is the claw machine. So we're going to go and get the uranium now, and there is 3 different ones that we need to collect. These can be done in any order, but starting off, we're going to go with the RCXD. So here near the village, there is a RCXD there that you can just come and pick up, And then all you need to do is head over to this bit here and whack that. And then with your RCXD, I failed this 4 times, just to say. With your RCXD, go through this gap, get a little jump, and land on this bird over here. It looks harder. It's harder than it looks. And just blow it up there, and it will open the door near Pack-a-Punch. Literally right there, and it will open it up. There's some intel in there as well. So once you're in there, there is going to be 5 jars around this room with heads in, labelled A, B, C, D, and E. So you need to just make sure you know where they all are first. So there's one there. I go around them all now. This is the first time in my room, so I am also learning where they are. One there. And then there's one a bit further around there, and there's another one as well. So now that we've done that, if you look through this window here, you will see numbers and you'll see radiation signs. So on mine, there is a 2 and a 3 with radiation. So that for me would be B and C. 1 bin A, 2 bin B, 3 bin C, etc. So you've just got to find the right one. So I'm looking for B and C on the jugs. So there's my B. I'm just going to kill the zombies that are attacking me still. And all you need to do is literally interact with it and you'll pick up the part. So you do these one at a time. So there's my B. And you take it over to this machine here. And just literally place it on there and go and get the second one. And once you've got this, it will start making a purple liquid next to it. If you've done this wrong, it will not be purple and you'll have to start again. And I believe you have to go to the next round. All you got to do, pick that up, go over to the claw on here, interact with it, and it will melt it away, leaving you with some little crab claw. So now you've picked that up, head over to this cell, and it will be a lockpick, which is cool to see in a Call of Duty game. And all you've got to do is, when it is highlighted, it will just hold it there and it will lift. I was thinking that you had to, like, you were getting close, but no, you just hold it there when it lights up and it will lift. Like that. It is simple, basic, and it's quite fun actually. But there is your first uranium. So now on to the second one. So this one, you need a fishing rod, which there are many around the map. I found one here. Just literally interact with it and pick it up. They stand out from a mile away because they're lit up. So now we're looking around the map for where you can place them, which are these red hooks around. And we're looking for a green fish, a green highlighted fish in the water. So I've got a few different locations where they could be on the screen right now. Anywhere where there's water, there's bound to be one of these. But here is my location. You can clearly see the fish is green. All you got to do, place the fishing rod on there and wait for the fishing rod to glow like that. Once it glows, interact with it. So if you don't interact with it, it will fail and break. And you should get an annoying thing spawning. So now this, you need to flip rounds. And these will spawn in. Ravengers will spawn in around the map. And you are looking for the green one. And you can see it marked on your map as a HBT. You need to find it 3 different times. And on the 3rd time, which is this time for me, when you kill it, it will drop your second bit of uranium. This is a very nice, easy step. So the 3rd step, all you got to do is get one of these devices. I can't remember its name off the top of my head. You can get it from fishing if you've run out, or you can craft them. And all you got to do is make sure you got a group of zombies, and you need to kill 20 floating zombies. And once this disappears, it will then drop your 3rd bit of uranium. You need to make sure you kill 20, otherwise it will not drop this, and you'll have to go get another one. But once it's done, head over to the claw machine and interact with that, and now it is time to try and figure this puzzle out. It's actually quite simple. I have a little tip that I found with this. So once you interact with it, it did take me 3 attempts. You'll pick them up, and you do not want all of them connecting. You want 2 not connecting. So I put 1 here. So them 2 are lit up. And you need the arrow at the top to be in the green, and no more, no less, or you'll fail and you'll have to go to the next round. So I found if you linked up 2 that are connected in bulk, and then 1 next to 1 that's on its own, that should do the job. But it might not be the same for all of them. Depends on the pattern that you have got. So mine goes just in the green there, nearly out of it, but it is done, and I can pick up this part now. Now that we've got this part, we've now got to take it over to spawn. You cannot run with this item. You can only walk, You need to place it next to this generator and go inside the building where you can activate the generator, and it will be a defense step. So you've got to protect it from all the zombies, and it will have times where the power will turn off, so you need to go turn the generator back on. So this should just defend it from all the zombies. It's very straightforward, very simple. Defend, and then once it's done, so in a minute the power will go off like that, and it will say completed, but you need to actually go in and turn on the generator once more. And I had to do this 3 times, I believe. Very straightforward. Once it's done there, you just got to pick it up and you need to head towards the bridge. Now, ice will spawn between it. You can use your lantern just to break it, and if you land on it, it will shoot you into the sky, which I'm pretty sure you've seen many of times of this happening to me. I believe it happens now. Yep, so it shoots you up, does a little bit of damage, but you will be taking damage from this the entire time, so just be warned. It's a very simple step, but you do get a cool animation at the end of this. So you just head over to the bridge, and there is a little barrel on the side, and you just got to interact with it. And now you will see the robot will start to move, and you will also see that the big guy will spawn in a second. So I'm just going to stop talking and let you watch this bit happen, just so you can see what does happen once this is done. So now that he's walking away, you just need to head down here. You might get swarmed with zombies, like I did, but there will be a part here for you to pick up. Now you've picked that up, you need to head back over, and you will find in the building with Vulture that there is a little fire. Not that one, there's one over here with a stick on it. Put the meat on there, and now you need to shoot your second ability of flame at the fire, which will light it and give it a blue little flame, which I do now. So you'll see the little flame towards the bottom. Once you've done that, you know that bit's done. Now head over to the church where you'll find a free mutant injection. If you've already picked that up, you will have to craft one. But you just need to turn into the mutant injection, pick zombies up, and throw them at the fire. You'll know when this is done because it will kick you out of this and it will be completed. You'll get a max ammo and an insta-kill. I hate using these things. I find them pointless. Very pointless. But there, it's done. So this will spawn. Now, a HVT version of the boss in here will spawn. With the insta-kill, he takes about 3 hits with your lantern. Nice and simple. Which will then drop a rock in front of the fire. So you just got to pick that up and head over to the church once again. And then you just need to place it on here and then whack it. Whack that with the wonder weapon. Now this is the cool bit. If you look in the sky, there is a compass, and you need to look at the arrows and what they are pointing at. The arrow with one arrow on it is the first one you need to be looking for, the one with 2, and then the one with 3. Now these symbols you cannot miss, as you can see there. They are floating in the sky. I'm showing multiple different spots there. They're literally in the sky, you cannot miss them. So there's my first one. All you got to do is shoot your weapon at it. It has to be the wonder weapon. And there's my second one. You've got to do it in that order. And then we go to my third one, which is here. And that is done. So all you need to do now is head back over, and you will see there is 1 arrow left. You are boss fight ready now. This is it. Get geared up, get your gobble gums, make sure you are Pack-a-Punch tier 3, and make sure you're legendary weapons, because I did not do that, and I felt that in this. So once you're ready to go into the boss fight, just go into the robot and head over to the control panel, which is right there in front. And that is the boss fight starting. Now, a few little tips for this boss fight. Make sure you're prepared, and be ready for chaos, basically. But there are different phases. There is a bit where the boss is fighting the robot and you are literally trying to do damage. He is the biggest sponge. You are going to be putting so many bullets in and it's going to be doing no damage. But for the first half, you are literally just shooting in with zombies attacking you. And then second phase, he shoots heads. There's a head that you need to shoot. I would recommend the M1911s for that. You need to use your lantern to shoot fire at it, and then you can destroy it. And then the next one after that is he will rain down rocks at you, and you need to avoid them and just spray and pray. So that is the Easter egg for this map. I hope this helped a lot. And please, if you did enjoy, hit that like, hit that subscribe. It would be much appreciated. I'm going to do a more in-depth video on the boss fight coming up. I'm going to be doing the best weapons for the boss fight and extras. We're going to be doing some side Easter eggs as soon as I find out. And then we're also going to be looking for the relics as well. So if you did enjoy, then guys, please hit that like, hit that subscribe, and I will catch you on the next video.